Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to B-Ball Breakdown. Well, here in Los Angeles, we got another star that might be eclipsing Kobe Bryant's popularity, and that's Blake Griffin. He was instrumental in winning this game for the Clippers against the Warriors on Saturday by having a 30-18-8 night. But he was active everywhere. So I wanted to break down his scoring plays, show you what he does fantastically, and also some of his shortcomings he needs to still work on. Blake Griffin likes to attack from the high post by facing up his man and doing a spin move like that. That's sheer athleticism and touch. In these situations, he's very comfortable and he's got tremendous footwork and great balance. Watch how he can get the ball over their center, Bedrians, who's extremely tall and a good jumper. Here's what separates the men from the boys. Griffin can get the ball on the break before half court and then attack the basket and cannot be stopped. There are very few players in the league that can do it that consistently. Griffin thrives on the pick and roll. Here, Gordon is going to get a lot of attention, and that means that Griffin can get to the basket, and he can finish with a variety of moves, like that reverse. Just in case you weren't sure how nice it is to play at home, Griffin's going to get the rebound and throw it to Eric Gordon and get an assist for that pass. Here you'll see Griffin get the rebound and take off coast to coast. This is really great stuff, except for the part where he throws the ball into traffic, causing a turnover. Here's another screen and roll where he's going to get to the basket and overpower the defense. Here's another assist by Griffin who gets his body in the way, but watch Darrell Wright as he goes underneath the screen against Gomes, who's a very good shooter. Griffin is still learning a bit of timing. On this roll, he should have just shot it. Instead, he dribbles the ball once and then tries a bank shot. How many young players do that? Griffin's footwork is not perfect. He still needs a lot of work on it. Here, he gets a late pass, gets impatient, and then switches pivot feet. One of his best attributes is how he can get a rebound and take off down the court. Hardly any teams have players that can do this. He leads the break, they get two quick passes and a layup at the buzzer of the first half. Next to his spin move, his up and under is also terrific because he's got good balance and strength and can finish. His outside shot is definitely the weakest part, but he's getting more and more comfortable. While he misses this shot, it's in and out, it's pretty close. And here is a crowd-pleasing attempt. However, this is what's going to get him injured if he's not careful. Here's the play everybody's paying money to see. He gets out on the break and finishes with a reverse off an alley-oop. I mean, that's just nasty. How about Griffin sanity? Here's an example of his bad footwork. He's going to take off with his left foot and shoot with the right hand when it should be the exact opposite. And I think he would make that shot. And here's the play that scares most opponents. He's going to sky for the rebound, take off down the court. They're not going to build a wall around him, and he's just going to go right to the basket. Blake is an intelligent player and sees the floor pretty well. Watch how he's going to find Bledsoe on the weak side for a nice open jump shot. Great pass. Keep your eye on David Lee. He doesn't really double, he doesn't box out, and this is where Griffin's really dangerous on the tip slams. Down by 8, the Warriors elect to go to a 1-2-2 zone defense with nobody in the middle. You'll see Blake Griffin make eye contact with Baron Davis, who throws it up and he monster jams it. Sometimes I have to recoil in fear over how violent these dunks are. Griffin's footwork becomes a problem sometimes. Here he does a very nice spin move but jumps off of one foot. He's not as balanced as he should be. He really needs to learn how to plant that right foot and go up strong. I'm more confused by how the defense was played than what the offense ran. You're going to see Eric Gordon wide open in the corner. Both Monte Ellis and Radmanovic are going to run to him, even though Baron doesn't even really look that way. And that leaves Blake wide open for the three. David B. Walker asks why they opted to foul here. If you look at the difference in the shot clock, the Clippers could hold the ball all the way until there was about 2 or so seconds left on the clock, and I don't think that the Warriors have enough faith in their defense to actually stop them. So they wanted to have enough time to be able to come down and at least hit a 3 or hit a 2 to tie if they missed one of the free throws. And if Blake's 30-18-8 night weren't enough, he's going to knock the ball away here off of a missed free throw, thereby ending the game and forcing the Warriors to foul. So there you have it, sports fans. Blake Griffin is a monster. He scares me with his dunks sometimes, and I cannot tell you how excited I am to watch a Clippers game where there's excitement and fervor, and the crowd is arguably louder for them than they are for the Lakers. So hopefully Vinny Del Negro and his coaching staff can get a little bit more organized, get them on a big run, because you never know, they might be able to make the playoffs. Perhaps some other team in the 8th or 7th spot could get some injuries and they could slide in there. So don't forget, there's lots more to come on B-Ball Breakdown. I'm going to launch Patriot Hoop Squad, which is going to feature my high school team. I have a pretty big doozy to show you from Friday night where one of my players hit a 65-foot bank shot to tie the game with a buzzer based on a hook and ladder play that we drew up. That's real exciting stuff. Can't wait to show it to you, so stay tuned for lots more to come because don't forget, it's not a channel, it's a conversation.